people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Bulldogs on the road at Des Moines Lincoln tonight. Jason Van Arkel joined now by boys head coach Neil Hartz. Coach, all the talk about Ottumwa basketball over the winter break is Trey Swartz, rightfully so, leading Class 4A in scoring, school record 42 points in the game at North last time out. Obviously, his reputation's been growing. You still want to get him, of course, plenty of touches. You've told me you're going to ride him all season long. But now that teams have had a chance to see what he can do, how do you keep him involved when you know teams are going to try to take him away?
Our biggest thing, like we worked on over the Christmas break, was if teams are going to double him or just straight deny him, then Trey has to become the screener, and then that'll get himself open. He's got to be, and also we've also worked on, maybe him starting with the ball at the top and get him moving right out of the gate instead of automatically going down to the block. But the biggest thing for us, like we emphasized over Christmas break, is if we can get that second to third option to be consistent, teams are not going to be able to double team.
All right, and what maybe a lot of people don't know, and we've tried to publicize it a little bit, is that Joe Hammer's right up near the top in Class 4A in assists. I think when winter break started, he was at the top, and then I think Ames went back and added some stats, and now he's second by 1 assist. Big deal. People are noticing that because Joe hasn't been hitting as many threes as maybe we thought, but you said he's your point guard, and he's really shown in that regard. Yeah, he's one of those type of guys that when someone's hot, that's who he's going to get the ball to. And like at North, Trey was on fire, and Joe knew it was time, coming down the floor. If Trey was trailing, he's like, I'm just going to kick it back for him for a three. Joe does a good job of just knowing who's hot and who needs the ball at the time. Joe's still kind of learning to be a little more assertive on the floor, as in like voice, being loud and stuff, but it'll come with time. So, but just the fact that he knows that if his shot's not falling, that his best option is to make other guys open, and that's been helping Trey get open. But if Joe can start knocking out shots, it makes his game even harder to guard. Your team is 3-4. A couple of breaks here and there, you could easily be 5-2. You played with the #1 team in the state for more than a half. 2 tough 3-point conference losses on the ledger for you so far. What did you guys work on during the winter break to kind of fill in those margins and turn those narrow losses into wins? Worked on a lot of situational basketball, like if we're up by so many with a minute and a half on the clock, what we want to do, or if we're down by 2 with 30 seconds left to go, what shot do we want first, and then we just scramble after that point. Because I think during the Hoover loss, we just kind of got caught up in the pace that Hoover wanted to play instead of keeping it at our pace the way we were to lead the game up through the last 4 minutes. So, it's just all situation. The kids are learning that it's been a while since we've been in those spots to be, taking Hoover to the wire. And, we've battled North really well the last few years, and it's just, we just got to learn we've got to the top of the hill, we just got to learn to get over it. You play at Lincoln tonight. Obviously, going into that roundhouse first game out of winter break. I know it's a little bit tough to shoot there. We don't want to overemphasize it, but it is a factor. And then Lincoln is 3-2. Their number is a little bit skewed by the 116 they put on East, but other than that, their games have been a lot more competitive. What's the challenge about taking on the Rails tonight?
Biggest challenge is Ben Badger and Feller, their other scorer. They pretty much about 80% of their scoring goes through those two guys, and Badger's the leader on the floor. He gets everything going and makes a lot of the stuff happen to where then he kicks out to Feller. We're going to throw a new wrinkle in tonight, so we'll see if Lincoln's ready for it now. We worked on it all Christmas break, and we'll see how it works out for us. But the biggest key, if we want to win tonight, Badger and Feller can't have their typical night. If we hold them and play defense like we know we can play, we'll leave Lincoln with a win.
All right, Ottumwa High head coach Neil Hart's here on the pregame show. Coach, best of luck tonight. I know that first conference win is already longer coming than you wanted, but hopefully you'll get it on the road tonight, come back home, and get ready for Ankeny next week.
Absolutely. Tonight's a big game for us. Huge.
All right, well, the starting lineups next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and the live video stream on OttumwaRadioSports.com. Not quite ready to give you the starting lineups yet. They've not been provided to us, so we'll have to wait a couple of minutes for that. But as the teams warm up on the court down below me, we'll take a look at where these two teams have been so far. Ottumwa, of course, 3-4 on the season. Wins over Fort Madison, Fairfield, and Mount Pleasant. 10-point loss to Ames, 3-point loss to Des Moines Hoover. 20-point loss to number 1 Waukee, a team where they led after one quarter and were only down, I think, 4 at the half. And then a tough 3-point loss at Des Moines North in the final game before winter break. The Railsplitters are 3-2, wins over Fort Dodge, Des Moines East, and Des Moines Hoover, losses to Ankeny and to Ames. And Ames beat Lincoln by more than they beat Ottumwa by, so that doesn't always transition into saying Ottumwa has an advantage, but that stat is there for what it's worth. Now, Des Moines Lincoln's numbers are a little bit skewed because they have one game where they just absolutely went off. They beat Des Moines East on December 13th, 116-39, which is insane. Now, their top two scorers are Ben Badger and Nate Feller, and you heard Coach Hart say that the key to stopping Lincoln is slowing those two guys down. Badger averages 17.4 a game, Feller averaging 17.2. Tad misleading with Feller because he had 39 points in that game where Lincoln had 116. Badger has been a little bit more consistent in his scoring this season. And really, I think he's their number 1 and Feller's their number 2 in most situations. But the key for Ottumwa will be keeping Badger out of the paint tonight. So let's take a look now at those starting lineups. First for OHS, we got a couple changes tonight. Not a point guard. Junior Joe Hammer, 6-footer, averaging 7.9 points a game and is second in Class 4A in assists. At the 2 guard is Kai Glosser, the 6-foot junior, averaging 3.1 points per game. Starting at the 3 tonight will be sophomore Adam Greiner, 6'1", averaging 3.1 points per game. At the 4, 6'2" junior Matt Gravy, 5.3 points per game. And then, of course, Ottumwa's main man, 6'4" junior Trey Swartz, leading Class 4A, averaging 26.3 points per game. That's Neil Hart's starting lineup. Justin Einerson is the head coach of Des Moines Lincoln. And his starting 5, it starts with 6'2" senior Nate Feller, 17.2 points per game. You have 6' senior Cameron Francis, who averages 9.5 points a game. 5'9" senior Andrew Klein at 4.2 points per game. 6'1" senior Cameron Young, averaging 5.2 points per game. And then the top scorer for the Railsplitters, as we mentioned, 5'10" senior Ben Badger, averaging 17.4 points per contest. Lincoln not very big, not any bigger than Ottumwa certainly, and we've seen Trey Swartz rack up just point after point inside in the post. He's got a great set of moves. We've seen him even handle the bigger defenders. He scored 18 points against that Waukee team. And when they do pack it down on him inside, he steps outside and shoots the 3. He's hit 19 of 36 three-pointers this season. That's 53%. And he also gets to the line a ton. He's taken 54 free throws. He's shooting 68.5%
He set the school record with 42 points in that game against North on December 20th. He had a couple other games where if he had hit a few more free throws, he might have broken that 39-point record before then. So I'm sure Trey did some work on the free throws over winter break. And we will see how much work, well, we know how much work the Bulldogs put in during the winter break. Coach Hart said they really went at it in practice. And hopefully for Ottumwa, that hard work will pay off. Bulldogs in their red road jerseys. White lettering Bulldogs across the front, white numbers front and back. The red and white checkerboard pattern down the sides of the red jerseys and the red shorts. Des Moines Lincoln home white jerseys, maroon trim, little gold trim on the shoulders as well. Maroon lettering Lincoln on the front, trimmed in black. Maroon numbers trimmed in black front and back. And some maroon and gold trim on those white shorts as well for the Rails. Des Moines Lincoln, by the way, does have a costumed mascot. It is, I guess, supposed to be a younger Abraham Lincoln. He's in the kind of the overalls outfit. They are the Railsplitters, and it's the kind of outfit you would think of Abraham Lincoln wearing if he was actually splitting rails. Of course, when he was a younger Abraham Lincoln, if I can pull out my history buff side for a moment, Des Moines Lincoln, or for Abraham Lincoln, I should say, when he was younger, he didn't have a beard. That beard didn't show up until he became president. And the mascot, though, has a beard and also has the thickest black eyebrows you ever saw. Now, that mascot does not have as big of a head as the Teddy Roosevelt mascot at Roosevelt High, which we'll see later this season, but it can be a little bit intimidating for a small child, although the Lincoln mascot here is smiling. This must be a big game or a big-ish game. WHO TV 13 has sports reporter John Sears here with the camera, so I'm sure that has a lot to do with Trey Swartz, Class 4A's leading scorer. Ball in the air, tip controlled by the Bulldogs, and we're underway. OHS moving left to right in the opening half. Kai Glosser across the timeline, bounce it right wing to Joe Hammer. Man-to-man for Des Moines Lincoln. On the left side is Glosser, around to pick, gets it back left side to Hammer, lob underneath the Swartz, double team, goes up through it. Shot was blocked, got it back, kicks it to Gravy at the elbow, up top to Glosser, shot fake, pulls up at the free throw line for a jumper, no, and the rebound pulled in by Lincoln. Racing the other way is Badger, throw it left side, Cameron Francis, shot fake and a drive, laid it up off the glass and got it to go. 2-0 Rails. Boy, if they let some contact go inside on Swartz, could be a little tougher tonight for Ottumwa. Left wing is Griner, up top to Glosser. Right side, Gravy. Matt gets it up top to Griner. Dribbles left, down the lane, put it up off the glass, couldn't get it to go, and the rebound pulled in by Cameron Young. Into the front court left side, Nate Feller. Up top to Francis. Francis to the right, and a handoff to Andrew Klein. Klein with the headband, hands it back to Francis. Curls to the elbow. Guarded by Griner, trying to go down the lane, kicks it to the corner. Feller got a look at a three and hit it. Nate Feller is a 42% three-point shooter. Can't leave him open. It's 5-0 Des Moines Lincoln. Hammer across the timeline, left side for Glosser. Kai picked up his dribble, needs someone to come help him. Throw it up top to Hammer. Right side for Griner. Down underneath, knocked away from Swartz, got it back in the corner. Jump pass up top to Joe. Hammer at the volleyball line, right side to Swartz. Trey goes between the legs on the dribble. He's guarded by Feller. Up top to Hammer. Nearly poked out of his hands, around a pick. Picked up the dribble, kick it left corner for Griner. Adam, a baseline drive, lay it up, and an offensive foul. And I don't like that call because that was Badger, I think, underneath. He's almost underneath the rim. And there's a reason they have that charge circle in college and pro basketball. You shouldn't be able to draw a charge if you're underneath where the ball goes through the hoop. But Adam Griner gets the first foul of the game. Feller into the front court. Lincoln with an early 5-0 lead. Ottumwa does not want to get off to a really slow start. Feller lost it out of bounds. Good defense by Matt Gravy. 5:59 first quarter. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. Lincoln with some zone pressure. Hammer on the left side. To the center, knocked away, stolen. Badger down the lane, laid it up, missed it. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Last touch, it should be by Lincoln. Did any official actually make a call there? Looks like it'll be a Ottumwa ball. I didn't see anybody point. Hammer inbounds it to Glosser. Kai on the left side, lob it back right to Hammer. Up ahead to Swartz, to the left across the timeline for Glosser. To the wing for Gravy. Matt up top to Joe. To Swartz, 3 on the way. Count it! Boy, Trey Swartz is such a good three-point shooter. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Bulldogs cut it to 5-3. Cameron Young on the right wing. Pick up his dribble. Lobs it behind him to Badger, way up high on the right side. Goes up top to Feller. Feller left side for Francis. Ran into his own man. Crossover dribble into the lane, laid it up, and couldn't get it to go. Griner taps the rebound out to Swartz. Now to Hammer. Joe slows it down across the timeline. Goes left side for Glosser. Glosser around to Swartz pick. And a whistle and a foul here on Des Moines Lincoln, I believe. Or no, maybe just knocked out of bounds by Lincoln. Substitutions here for Ottumwa, 2 of them. Gatlin Meninga, the 6'1" junior, and Drake Handling, the 6'5" senior, are both in. Gravy and Griner sit. Glosser left side, a handoff to Hammer on the wing. Up top for Meninga, right side for Handling. Drake gets it back to Gatlin. Meninga over on the right side. Kicks into the corner. Handling for a 3 in the lead. Off the rim, no. And the rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Ottumwa. Well, I thought Meninga almost had that one. 4:41 to go first quarter. Rails 5, Bulldogs 3. Lincoln into the front court. Handoff from Badger to Francis. Now a handoff to Feller, and they curl and a handoff to Badger. Badger dribbles right side, spins in the lane, shot blocked by, oh, they call that a foul. Oh my goodness. How does the official on the backside see any kind of contact there? That was a clean block. Boy, Coach Hart's not happy, and the official says, I don't want to hear it. Well, you're going to hear it, ref, because he didn't foul him. Wow. That was a clean block. Badger at the line, very good free throw shooter. Missed the first, 70%, but that's one of those where they say ball don't lie. Still 5-3 in favor of the Rails. 4:27 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw good, and it is 6-3. Lincoln sets up the pressure. Meninga to the left side, Swartz across the timeline, Handling to a cutting Glosser down the lane, bounce it to the wing for Swartz, pull-up jumper, in, out, and back in. Swartz has all 5 of the Bulldogs' points. That's not surprising. Someone down a point. In the lane, Badger, guarded by Glosser. Tries to put his shoulder into it, not there, gets it to Feller. Feller cut off by Meninga. Throw it to Young. A shot fake, trying to drive on Swartz. Put it up the left hand, missed it. Rebound tapped. Young gets it back. Jump stop in the lane. Awkward floater, no. And the rebound to Joe Hammer. Hammer between the legs to get away from Young, into the front court for Handling. In the corner for Glosser, back to Handling on the wing. Up top to Joe. Left side for Meninga. Gatlin surveys. Goes back up top to Glosser. Right side for Handling. Down to the baseline for Gatlin. And a lob up top. Leaping catch by Drake. Gets it to Trey Swartz. Swartz thinking about a drive. Gets it up top to Glosser instead. Right side to Gatlin. To the corner, Hammer. Goes around a pick. Penetrates. Pull up in the lane. No good. And the rebound to Feller. Lincoln back the other way. Nate Feller, front court left side. Fakes a handoff. Still dribbling. Skip pass right side to Klein. Boy, an NBA range 3 and beyond, and he hit it. Andrew Klein was 5 feet behind the three-point line. And he's now hit 6 threes on the season. Lincoln up 9-5. Well, I'm getting real tired of Ottumwa having threes fall from spots on the floor where nobody should be shooting a 3. That's not Ottumwa's fault. It just keeps happening. Gatlin over to the right side, down to the baseline for Hammer in the corner. Joe with a shot fake. Gets it up top to Kai, left side for Handling. Drake down to the baseline for Gatlin. Meninga backs it out to the wing, guarded by Francis. Now reverses his direction, and as he tried to kick it back out to Hammer, the ball was kicked by Klein. 2 subs for the Rails here. 6-foot sophomore Aiden Cord checks in, as does 6'3" senior Alex Crimmins. A lob to Swartz at the elbow. Trey goes across to the other elbow for handling. Back to Swartz left side. Backs it out, gets it to Hammer. Joe goes around to Swartz pick. They get it to Swartz on the pick and roll. 3 on the way, too strong. And the rebound tapped and controlled by Badger. Rails want to push. Badger top of the key. Hand off to Crimmins. Shot fake, kick it right side for Klein. A shot fake, a pull-up two-pointer. Off both sides of the rim, no good, and a good rebound by Trey Swartz. Bulldogs down 4, under 2 to go first quarter. Hammer, hand off to Swartz at the volleyball line. Well, he thought about it. Goes left side to Handling. Drake down to the baseline to the left wing for Glosser. Back to the corner for Handling. Lob it underneath for Swartz. Put it up over the double team, got it to go. Badger's not going to bother him down there on that double team. 9-7, Bulldogs back within 2. To the right corner for Crimmins. Back to the wing, Badger. Directing traffic, got it to Feller. Shot fake, kick it out to Klein. Steps into another 3. In and out, no good, but the putback, that's no. Another putback missed. Another tap, no good. Rebound to Meninga off 2 misses, maybe 3 by Cord. Cord got to that rebound a couple times, he just couldn't finish. Ottumwa has a chance to tie. Ball nearly stolen. Glosser recovers it up top to Hammer. Underneath to a cutting Glosser, and he got stripped. He wanted a foul, no call. Cord the other way, throws it to the corner. Badger rescues it, spins down the baseline, and a foul called on Hammer. First one on Joe, team foul number 3. They haven't called a foul yet on Lincoln. That's surprising with all the contact we've seen so far. Another sub for Lincoln here. Ryan Rand, a 6-foot junior, checks in. 13 foul for the Lincoln lineup, number 11, Ryan Rand. Badger will throw the inbounds pass. Well, Neil Hart's already on the Ottumwa sideline, is not happy with the way the whistles have gone. Inbound to the left wing for Feller. Up top for Rand, right side for Badger. Back up top to Rand, back to Badger. Trying to drive in the lane, lost it. Glosser's got the loose ball. Bulldogs want to run. Don't really have numbers. Got it to Swartz left side, to the corner Handling. Drake, a baseline drive cut off. Skip it right wing for Glosser. He's open for a 3. Off the rim, no, and the rebound to Crimmins. It's almost had a few shots to tie or take the lead in this quarter. Haven't been able to convert. Now Badger driving baseline, cut off. Throw it up top, Crimmins. Back to the wing, Badger. Guarded by Hammer. A whistle and an offensive foul, an illegal screen called on Alex Crimmins. He's trying to set a screen for Feller. Instead, he picks up the first Lincoln foul of the game. Rails are not pressing. They showed it briefly in this quarter. Ottumwa could hold for one shot here. 23 seconds to go as Hammer brings it across the timeline. Bulldogs down 9-7. Left side is Glosser. Guarded by Rand, goes right side for Handling with 13 seconds. Drake backing away from Crimmins. Throw it to the left side for Hammer, down to 6 seconds. Swartz sets a pick, pass deflected. Swartz recovers it, 3 seconds. Back to Hammer, half court at the buzzer. Got it! Joe Hammer from 40 feet, and the Bulldogs take a 10-9 lead into the second quarter. We're back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
This is Janet Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this listing at 45 Brookwood. You'll find this real log cabin, 4-bedroom, 3 full bath home on a small acreage in one of Ottumwa's nicest neighborhoods. Open concept with vaulted ceilings, skylights, and 4 seasons room with a finished walkout lower level. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Janet Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball, the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. Start of the second quarter, OHS 10, Des Moines Lincoln 9, after Joe Hammer hit a three-pointer from just shy of half court to end the quarter. Klein with it in the right corner, goes underneath, pass deflected, and saved by Ottumwa for a moment, but the loose ball rolls to Klein. as Joe Hammer nearly got that steal. Klein up high on the right side. He hit a three from up there in the first quarter. Hands off to Feller. Feller trying to get around Meninga. Drives left, cut off. Kick it left side for Cameron Francis. Francis into the quarter. Cameron Young for a three. Got it. Cameron Young, only his third made three of the year. But he puts Lincoln back in front 12-10. Joe across the timeline. Goes right side. Hands off to Meninga. Gatlin up top to Handling. Drake looking for the back door to Glosser, not there. Goes back to Gatlin on the right. Gatlin gets it on the wing to Glosser. Down to the corner for Hammer. They are double teaming Swartz all over the place. He comes out to get it on the baseline. Back to Hammer. Back in the corner for Trey. Trying to drive in, spins away from a double team and got fouled on the floor. And Cameron Young just got a technical foul. He came away with the ball, and then after the whistle, he spiked it. And Ottumwa's going to get 2 free throws here. So I'm not sure who the personal and the technical is on Cameron Young.
He now has 2 personal fouls, and that is Lincoln's 3rd team foul.
Lincoln up to 3 team fouls, and it will be Joe Hammer to shoot the technicals. First one is good.
Joe Hammer at the line for Ottumwa.
Ottumwa can tie it here if Hammer can hit the second free throw. Puts it up. Knocks it down. We're tied at 12. I don't think that was malicious by Cameron Young. But when you spike the ball and it goes over your head like that, they're going to call that technical every time. Hammer to inbound from the far side of midcourt. Gets it to Swartz at the volleyball line. Goes right side to Handling. Drake back to Hammer on the left side. Shot fake. Pass deflected. It's rescued by Swartz up near midcourt. Got it back to Joe high on the left side. To the wing for Swartz again. Trying to direct traffic. Got it up top to Gatlin. Right side for Handling. Drake with a drive. Got around Crimmins in the lane. Put it up. Shot was blocked. Swartz got the rebound, and they call a held ball, and the arrow does favor Ottumwa. Tied at 12, 6:30 to go here in the second quarter. Hammer to throw the inbounds pass. Joe looking. And a whistle and an illegal screen called on Ottumwa. That is on Drake Handling, his first, team foul number 4. Long pass into the front court. Cameron Francis, a baseline jumper, no good. Rebound to Joe Hammer. I think Lincoln wanted to go quick, and when Ottumwa had it cut off, they shot anyway. Glosser, jump pass left wing for Handling, into the corner for Hammer. Joe goes back up top to Gatlin. 3 on the way, off the rim, no. Long rebound, run down by Handling. Throws it up top and rescued by Glosser. Right side to Swartz. Trey goes back to Gatlin. Brings it back out, gets it up top to Hammer. Left side for Handling. Down underneath for Swartz. Spins away from the double team, goes up. They call that a travel. Oh my goodness. How was that a travel? I didn't see it. Game tied at 12. 5:50 to go here in the second quarter. Lincoln with the ball. High on the right side is Ben Badger. Badger takes it towards the wing, hands off to Klein, right back to Badger. Trying to drive on Glosser, spinning, cut off, put up a little floater, couldn't get the roll, and Handling with a good rebound. Up ahead to Hammer, Joe on the right side, hand off to Swartz. One dribble, got himself open for a 3, count it. You give Trey an inch, he'll take it. 15-12 Ottumwa, timeout Des Moines Lincoln. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
The Metro Conference standings going into tonight. These Lincoln Rails and the North Polar Bears both 2-0. Des Moines Hoover, Des Moines Roosevelt both 1-1. Ottumwa and Des Moines East both 0-2. Bulldogs, though, leading the Rails 15-12. Lincoln with the ball in the corner. Crimmins will try to hit a three. No good. Not sure that's the shot Lincoln wants, and the rebound to Swartz. Alex Crimmins is now 1 for 15 from three-point range this season. I don't know why they're letting him shoot that. On the right side, Glosser. Looking underneath. Now up top, nice catch by Gatlin. Takes it in the lane, kick to the baseline, handling the jumper. Couldn't get the roll. And the rebound to Nate Feller. To Klein across the timeline, brings it around to pick top of the key. Back to Feller, into the corner. Badger a three on the way. Good, and we're tied. Ben Badger has 4 points. Badger is a 40% three-point shooter coming in. Game tied at 15. Now, I'd say the pace is more what Ottumwa wants. As Glosser has it on the left side, goes around to Swartz pick. Gets it on the wing to Hammer. Back up top to Kai. Throw it to the right side for handling. Drake to the free throw line. Back up top, Glosser to the right wing for Menninga. Kick it to the corner for Drake again. Brings it out to the wing. Picked up a dribble. Needs some help. Got it to Glosser. No, spacing's not good there. Now to Gatlin, and he got fouled as he tried to drive. See who it's on here. They give that one to Aiden Cord, his first, team foul number 4. Adam Greiner back in, replacing Handling for Ottumwa. Hammer to throw the inbounds pass. Joe surveys, lob it up top for Gatlin. To the wing, Glosser. Had it knocked out of his hands by Badger, got it back. Got it to Swartz at the top, guarded by Feller. Trey backs away. Left side for Menninga. To the corner for Hammer. Joe pulls up for a three. Off the rim, no, and Feller gets the rebound. Hands it to Badger. Long pass up ahead. Caught by Cord. Right side goes up. Missed it. Rebound tapped out to Gatlin. Trying to run, and he's fouled by Feller. Well, Adam Greiner had a strong contest on that miss. And Nate Feller gets his first, team foul number 5. Cameron Young is back in for Lincoln, replacing Crimmins. Young will have to be careful. He has 2 personals. He got the personal foul, then the technical foul in the first quarter. Early in this quarter. But his coach, Justin Anderson, puts him back in with 2 fouls. Lincoln, they look like they might be in a zone, yeah, it's a zone. Into the corner for Hammer, got to look at a 3, off the rim, no, and the rebound pulled in by Badger. Badger across the timeline, penetrates, jump stop, lay it up, and an offensive foul as Adam Greiner drew the charge. And Badger a little frustrated there. That's his first, team foul number 6. Hammer to throw the inbounds pass. Klein is going to shadow Gatlin here on the inbounds, but Joe gets it into him. Gatlin across the timeline with a pass on the right side to Glosser. Back up top to Gatlin, left side to Hammer. Into the elbow for Greiner, and he threw it away. You had Menninga cutting to the baseline and Glosser on the wing, and the pass went between them. Been tied at 15 for a little while here. Badger to the right side around a pick. Kicks it out to Feller. Feller kicks it left corner. Young will try another 3. Airballed it, and the rebound to Hammer. Young hit from that spot earlier this quarter. That time he didn't draw anything at all. Hammer between the circles. Right side to Glosser. Up top to Gatlin. Left side to Joe. Lob it up top to Gatlin. Right side for Kai. Jump pass to the left side, stolen by Badger. Up ahead to Cameron Francis, driving left side, pulls it up, blocked by Glosser. Young got the rebound though, missed the layup. Rebound tapped out to Menninga. He's running about 1-on-3, and he lost it. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. Francis into the front court, handoff to Badger. Badger trying to drive in, throw it up top for Klein, shot fake. Hammer stayed with him. Klein backs away. 2:16 to go until halftime, game tied at 15. Klein dribbles left, hands off to Francis. Francis curls, slips, lost it, got it back, threw it right side to Young. Young slows things down again. We're down to 2 minutes to go until halftime in a 15-15 game. Young drives in the lane, jump stop, kick it on the wing. Badger launches a 3, in and out, no good, and the rebound to Greiner. Up ahead to Gatlin, Menninga left side. To the corner, Swartz, shot fake, drives in, hands off to Greiner, now up top to Hammer. Left side, and the pass is Boy, how is that not a kick? It's off Feller. He gets it back. Up ahead to Francis. Reverse layup counted and a foul. And I can't tell if Coach Hartz is saying something to his own team or he's asking that shouldn't have been a kick on Feller. Kai Glosser just got his second foul. He'll sit down. Matt Gravy is back in. And Cameron Francis will have a chance at a three-point play. He is a 78% free throw shooter. Puts it up. And no shot. Lane violation. He missed it anyway. So it's 17-15 Rails, 1:35 to go until halftime. Joe Hammer will walk it into the front court. Two defenders waiting for him. Lincoln may look for a trap here. To the high post for Gravy. Up top, Griner. Left side, Hammer. Back up top to Adam. To the high post, Gravy again. Right side to Gatlin. Back up top to Adam. Griner back right side to Meninga. Throw it up top to Hammer. Back right side to Meninga again. Gets it up top to Griner. And the timeout at Ottumwa. 1:08 to go until the half. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimweyer, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Leagues are now forming, so call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
You're 1:08 to go until the half. Ottumwa inbounding, trailing Des Moines Lincoln 17-15. Inbounds comes into Gatlin in the backcourt. Alex Crimmins is back in for the Rails. Gatlin on the right side spins away from a defender. Attacking in the lane, all the way in, layup. No, the rebound to Gravy. Double team, triple team, gets out of the lane, picked up the dribble, gets it out to Griner, and his pass knocked away. Swartz trying to save it. Badger's going to win the race. Takes it down, throws it back to Francis. A three on the way, got it. Ouch. Cameron Francis makes it 20-15 Rails. They match their biggest lead of the game at 5. Ottumwa's just had more turnovers than they should in this first half. Right side to Adam Griner. 33 seconds to go. Lincoln looks like they've gone back man to man. Griner in trouble, but gets it to Hammer. Joe goes left side to Meninga. Back to Gravy on the right. Matt gets it to Griner left side. Back up top to Hammer, chased by Badger. Hammer's got to get going. He gets it to Swartz before the 5-second call. Back to Joe with 10 seconds. Around to pick. And they call an illegal screen on Trey Swartz with 6.8 seconds to go. And this one official's in love with that illegal screen call. First one on Trey, team foul number 6. Klein back in to replace Crimmins. They get another shooter into the game. And Cameron Young is back in to replace Ryan Rand, I think. No. They've got 6 players on the floor. Now Rand leaves the game. Lincoln will now get a look at the final shot. Inbound to Badger. Across the timeline. Around a pick. Takes it down into the corner. Young will launch a three. No good. Rebound to Hammer, and that's the first half. Ottumwa down 20-15. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We are at halftime at Ottumwa High Basketball on KBIZ and the live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Here in the Roundhouse Gym at Des Moines Lincoln, the Rails scored the last 5 points of the first half, and they lead Ottumwa 20-15. Only 2 players have scored for Ottumwa. Trey Swartz has 10 points. Joe Hammer has 5 points. Unconventionally, he hit a half-court 3 at the end of the first quarter and then hit 2 technical free throws in the second quarter. For Des Moines Lincoln, Cameron Francis leading them with 7 points. Ben Badger has 4. Nate Feller has 3. Andrew Klein has 3. Cameron Young has 3. Free throws, Ottumwa 2 of 2. Those are the Hammer technicals. And Des Moines Lincoln 1 of 2 from the line. Had another free throw waved off by a lane violation. Not a lot of points to speak of. The game being played really, I think, at the pace Ottumwa would prefer. But the Bulldogs have struggled with turnovers on the offensive end, and they trail by 5 points. Foul trouble, Kai Glosser is the only Bulldog with 2 fouls. For Des Moines Lincoln, Cameron Young has 2 fouls. One of those was a technical foul for spiking the ball after he was called for a foul. So not only does he have to be a little more careful in terms of his personal fouls, he has to watch the behavior, obviously, as a second technical would see him sent to the locker room. Again, at the half, Ottumwa trailing Des Moines Lincoln 20-15. Bulldog basketball brought to you by 1015 Transit, where every ride is open to the public every day. Go to the 1015 Transit website for more information. By Community First Credit Union, with 17 locations to serve you. And by Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics at Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where their goal is to make your smile last a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. After tonight, the Bulldogs return home for the first time in 2020 on Tuesday. OHS will host Ankeny in a girls-boys doubleheader. Girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45 on Tuesday. 1 week from tonight, we're back out on the road at Des Moines East for a conference doubleheader. On Tuesday the 14th, we are at Des Moines Hoover. And it's only after that that we really kick in a big run of home games. Friday the 17th, hosting Des Moines Roosevelt. On Tuesday the 21st, the boys will host Oskaloosa. The girls will be at Burlington. Friday the 24th, Bulldogs hosting Des Moines North. On Monday the 27th, the girls and boys are on the road at Washington. Then on Tuesday the 28th, back home to face Marshalltown. And then we close the month with a doubleheader at home, the rematch against these Lincoln Railsplitters. So that is a look at the schedule for the month of January. All right, We'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back, and get you ready for the start of the second half. It's Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Nothing says summer like hitting the open road. Get your vehicle summer driving ready. Cruising to work with the windows open and the convertible top down, going to the local fairs, or taking your much-needed holiday on the open road. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash can get your car summer driving ready. Oil changes to the touchless car wash. Quick car wash to the super car wash. Ray fits in your budget so you can put more in your tank. Ray's Rapid Lube, 301 North Madison in Ottumwa.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 1210 East Court. This ranch-style home is a rare find on Ottumwa's north side. This home features a beautiful sunroom, walkout lower level, and fenced-in backyard in a perfect location. Home is being offered with a 1-year warranty. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Ooh. Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, get out the way. Get out the way. Hey, get out the way.
Getting ready for the start of the second half. Ottumwa High basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the online live video stream at OttumwaRadioSports.com. Des Moines Lincoln leading Ottumwa 20-15. As we get ready to start the second half, it will be Rails basketball. The Bulldogs will send this five on the floor, I should say. Trey Swartz, Joe Hammer, Kai Glosser, Drake Handling, Gatlin Meninga. Lincoln will send out Andrew Klein, Cameron Young, Ben Badger, Nate Feller, and I believe Cameron Francis. Yep, there he comes out of the huddle. Swartz has 10 points for Ottumwa despite being, being double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed all over the place. He's hit a couple of threes. Ottumwa only has 5 other points. Badger with it in the front court on the left side for Lincoln. Bounce it to Young at the free throw line. Cameron Young backing away from Swartz. Hands it back to Badger. Hands it off to Klein. Thought about another long three. Hammer trying to stay on him. In the corner goes to Badger. Spins to the right. Backing down. Kick it up top. Young will try a three, and he hit it. Second three of the game for Cameron Young, and Lincoln has its biggest lead, 23-15. Hammer across the timeline. To the right side for Glosser. Glosser being heavily pressured by Badger, got it up top to Gatlin. Left side for Swartz. Down to the corner for Meninga. Out to the wing again for Glosser. Up top, knocked away by Young, but he had it clean. He might have had a dunk. He takes it in and lays it in as he's able to run it down. And danger time for Ottumwa here, down 25-15. But the Bulldogs just cannot afford turnovers, and they've had too many of them in this game. Hammer goes left side for Glosser. Up top to Gatlin, right side for Handling. Down low, knocked away by Feller. Feller was able to save it. It ricochets out of bounds off Ottumwa, and it'll go back to Des Moines Lincoln. Bulldogs a couple of not good passes here. Ottumwa really could use a stop right here. Badger on the right side, a handoff to Francis. Francis kicks it left side to Klein. He'll launch a three, and he hit that, and all of a sudden it's 28-15. Klein's second three, and the Bulldogs have gone from down 5 to down 13 in a heartbeat. An 8-0 run to start the second half. Meninga left side, up top to Swartz. To the left corner, Glosser. Baseline drive, out to Handling. Shot fake, baseline jumper for Drake. Too strong. Rebound tapped out, and it's run down by Badger. Crossing over on Hammer, lay it up good. Timeout Ottumwa, 30-15 Rails. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Mark Freimwehr, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Leagues are now forming, so call us at Champion Bowl to join the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. You're looking to better yourself. You should be battling somebody else on these long days.
6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Ottumwa was down 5 at halftime. They're now down 15. 30-15 the score. And now Lincoln trapping Meninga on the left side. Skip it right side to Swartz. Shot fake, pull-up jumper blocked by Young. Feller into the front court, racing down against Glosser. Left-handed layup, no. Rebound to Swartz. Bulldogs dodge a bullet there. Hammer into the front court. Hesitation dribble in the lane. Floater, got it to go. Joe Hammer ends what was a 15-0 run for Des Moines Lincoln, 30-17. Badger the other way. Shot blocked by Swartz, and he saved it from going out of bounds after the block. Got it to Glosser. Glosser in a double team, needs help. Got it up to Handling. Handling into the front court to Swartz. Back to Hammer left wing. To Handling in the corner, wide open for a three, needed, got it. Drake Handling with a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. OHS back within 10, 30-20. On the left side is Klein. Skip it underneath for Francis, double-teamed, pivots, threw it over his head with his back to the rim, and he got it to go off the glass. Over Drake Handling, 32-20. Hammer on the left side. Up top for Meninga. We're back left to Glosser into the corner for Handling. Drake being pressured by Cameron Young. Ball is off the foot of Young, I think. Handling dove for it and got it in the backcourt. Got it to Swartz. Now back to Hammer. Right corner Meninga. Baseline drive, and a blocking foul is called on Klein. Andrew Klein with his first of the half on either team. Comes at the 4:31 mark.
Railsplitter foul number 3, Andrew Klein, his first.
Ottumwa will inbound from the baseline. Hammer. Bulldogs need to go on a run here. They're down 12. A lob to Swartz in the lane. Puts it on the deck. Shot fake goes up and laid it in over Feller. Well, if he gets the ball that close to the rim, he's going to score. 32-22. Francis around the pressure into the front court left side. Hesitation. Throw it back to Klein. Klein trying to direct traffic. Into the corner, Francis. Back up high on the left to Klein. Boy, it looked like he took an extra step there. And he gets it to Young, now right side to Feller. Back up top to Klein. Thought about the three from the volleyball line. Apparently that's the Des Moines North strategy. Down to the corner for Feller. Baseline drive, reverse layup, too strong. Rebound was in Meninga's hands. It was knocked away and out of bounds by Francis. The ball goes back to Ottumwa. Alex Crimmins in replacing Cameron Young. 3:54 to go. Bulldogs suffered a 15-0 run at the hands of Lincoln over the end of the first half and the start of the second half. Bulldogs have gotten 5 of those back. They trail by 10. Hammer into the front court, handoff to Glosser. Kai to the left side for Hammer. Skip it right side, leaping catch Meninga. Gatlin to a cutting Glosser through his hands, but it went to Hammer on the wing, open for a 3, missed it. Rebound to Francis. Boy, that looked like we'd get a break there, but shot wouldn't fall. Francis to Badger, pull up 3 in transition, left it short, rebound to Glosser. Maybe too quick of a shot there for Lincoln. Long pass to Handling right wing. Skip it left side, leaping catch Meninga, out to Hammer, up top Glosser, right side Swartz. Shot fake. Feller stays with him. Swartz backs it up, gets it to Meninga towards the corner. Gatlin dribbles back towards the top, got it to Handling, now left side to Hammer. Down to the block, double team to Swartz. Skip it right side, Glosser. He'll try a 3. Count it! Kai Glosser with a 3-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Bulldogs within 7, 32-25. Up top is Klein. It almost looks like, again, that he kind of takes an extra step just surveying, but I guess not. He'll dribble right side, go past Crimmins and got himself open for a 3, but he missed it, and Handling with a good rebound. Up ahead to Hammer, bobbles it but gets it back. Joe into the front court, left side to Gatlin. A shot fake, back up top to Hammer. Klein gets right on him, back to Gatlin. Gatlin surveys, got it to a cutting Handling, double teamed. Skip it right side to Hammer, into the corner Glosser. Shot fake, got around his man, jump pass to Swartz, up top for a 3. Off the rim, no, and the rebound to Crimmins. Boy, Swartz doesn't miss many of those. Badger now attacking against Swartz. Shot is up, no good. Rebound tapped, controlled by Feller. Put back, blocked by Meninga. Gatlin got up there for the rejection. Now up ahead to Glosser. Bulldogs don't have numbers. To Swartz, out to Handling. Back to the left corner for Swartz, to the wing for Gatlin. They left him open for the 3, couldn't get it to go, and the rebound to Feller. Klein, long pass up ahead to Francis right wing. Drives in, Euro step, laid it up, no, and the rebound to Handling. Still 32-25 and kind of stuck on the 7-point mark. You get the feeling whoever scores next will have momentum. Hammer, high on the right side to Glosser. Back up top to Joe. Minute 35 to go in the third. To the right side, Gatlin. Meninga guarded by Cameron Francis. Got it up top to Handling. A lob for Swartz, leaping catch in traffic. Out to Gatlin, up top Handling. 3, top of the key. Off the rim, no. Meninga got fouled on the putback. He'll shoot 2. Gatlin came flying in. Boy, he's 6'1", but sometimes he plays about 6'5". That foul is on Nate Feller, his second. Meninga at the line, only 50% on the season. Minute 19 to go here in the third. These would be 2 big free throws. The Bulldogs right now down 7, 32-25. First one up, good. First point of the night for Gatlin. 2 subs for Ottumwa, 3 for Lincoln. Matt Gravy, Adam Greiner in for the Bulldogs. Ryan Rand, Cameron Young, and Aiden Cord are all back in for Des Moines Lincoln. One more free throw here for the junior Gatlin Meninga. Puts it up, knocked them both down. 5-point game, 32-27. So the Bulldogs have matched what Lincoln did early in the quarter. It was a 5-point game of the half. It's a 5-point game now. At one time, Lincoln was up 15. Right side is Cord. Minute 5 to go. Down underneath the Feller. Double team. Shot fake. Got a man in the air. Turn around. Good, and he's fouled.
Lincoln basketball, Nate Feller.
That foul, I think, is on Gatlin. It is his first. Feller averages 17. He's only got 5 in this game, but that's a big bucket. It pushes the lead back to 7, and Feller could make it 8 with the free throw. He is 87% from the line on the season. Puts it up and knocks it down. 35-27, Lincoln now pressuring. Inbounds is rescued by Gravy. What a catch in traffic. And they get it over to Glosser to bring it across the timeline. Now left side instead to Meninga, pardon me. Back up top to Kai, 50 seconds to go. Glosser dribbling left, now back to the top of the key. Fed it to Swartz left wing. Trey, one dribble, now between the legs, up top to Gravy, right side Gatlin. To the corner, Glosser. Down underneath, knocked away from Swartz and out of bounds. It'll stay with OHS. 37.2 to go. Ottumwa down 8. Joe Hammer will get back in for Ottumwa, replacing Gatlin.
Ottumwa number 14, Joe Hammer.
Hammer will throw the inbounds pass. Can they get the lob to Swartz? No, he jumps out to the corner to take the pass. Throw it on the wing to Glosser. Now left side to Griner. In the corner for Hammer for a three. Off the rim, no. Swartz the rebound on the far side. Outside the lane, backing down on Feller. Triple teamed. And kicks it left wing, Hammer. Well, Young came flying around a screen, and Joe didn't take the shot. Bulldogs may hold for one here. Left side for Gravy. And an offensive foul is called on Hammer for a screen. Ryan Rand was shoving through Hammer, and the foul is on Joe. Boy, there have been some calls in this game that I do not understand. Rand was shoving Joe, and Hammer just demonstrated at Glosser by giving him a little shove in the chest what was happening to him, and somehow they called that on Hammer. Well, apparently you shove the guy screening you, and they'll get the foul on the screener. Badger around a pick, left side, 4 seconds, cut off, pass deflected, got it back, threw it up at the buzzer, no good, turnaround. And we go to the fourth quarter with Ottumwa down 35-27, back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter, Ottumwa with the ball. They're down 8, 35-27 here at Des Moines Lincoln. Left side, Matt Gravy. Gravy picked up his dribble, gets it up high on the left to Hammer. Now between the circles to Glosser. Kai Glosser, back left side, Adam Griner. Griner dribbles back up top. He's double teamed, gets away left side to Glosser. Down to the baseline, Gravy. One dribble cut off into the corner for Swartz. Swartz left wing to Glosser. Kai looks underneath, not there, gets to Hammer. To the right corner, Griner. Adam, a baseline drive. They call that a travel. I've been shaking my head on those kind of calls for 2 years. He caught the ball, just immediately drove with the dribble, and somehow that's ruled a travel. They do not call it that way at any other level I've seen, but they call it here in high school basketball because I don't think these officials understand what a travel is and is not. Lincoln with an 8-point lead in the ball. Young with it on the left wing. Cameron Young throws it up top for Cord, a whistle, and a foul underneath before the shot on Ottumwa. On Matt Gravy, his first, team foul number 3. Gatlin Meninga, Drake Handling back in for Ottumwa. Griner and Gravy head to the bench. 7:19 to go. Bulldogs got to get a stop and get some offense going. They were down 15 at one point. A lob and the inbounds in. It is knocked away by Meninga, rolls into the backcourt. Hammer trying to get it, and it was picked up by Feller, but then ripped or stolen by Glosser. Now a 3 in the corner, good by Trey Swartz. We caught up just in time for another three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Cord will try to answer for Lincoln. No good. Rebound to Glosser. And a foul on Lincoln with 6:58 to go. Ottumwa back within 5 at 35-30. Cameron Young gets his third. Team foul number 3 on the rails. Lincoln will get Cameron Francis and Andrew Klein back in the game. Klein coming to pressure. So Ottumwa doesn't throw it into Hammer, they throw it into Gatlin. Now Klein over to Gatlin. Shadows him across the timeline. They may look to trap again. Throw it up top to Handling. Left wing to Hammer. He's wide open for a 3. Count it! Joe Hammer with a 3, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. Dogs were down 15 in the third quarter. They're now down 2, 35-33. Badger trying to answer on a drive. Shot blocked. Oh, they call the foul. I thought Swartz blocked that off of Badger and out of bounds. Well, they don't say it's on Swartz. They say it's on Kai Glosser, his third. Swartz had it clean up top, but they call it on Glosser. Badger at the line. 1 for 2 on the night. First one here is good. He's averaging over 17 a game. That's only his 7th point. He puts the Rails up 3, 36-33. One more free throw for Ben Badger. Made them both that time. 37-33 timeout Rails, 6:36 to go. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ain't nobody getting in my way, hey.
Bulldog Basketball brought to you by Cold Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa, by the Train Depot, good quality gourmet food selections. By Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today, check out the awesome showroom, and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces. Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. And by Family First Chiropractic on 2nd Street in Ottumwa. Healthcare from a holistic approach, including multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure patients achieve the best results. Des Moines Lincoln 37, Ottumwa 33, 6.5 to go here in the fourth quarter at the Lincoln Roundhouse. Lincoln setting up zone pressure. They may look to trap. Cross half court, not right now. Hammer into the front court. There's a right side for Trey Swartz. Swartz has 15 in the game despite being double teamed all night. Dribbles in, jump stop in the lane off the glass and good. He just walked him down and scored. 17 for Swartz, 37-35. Badger the other way. Hand off to Cameron Francis. Crossover dribble, got in the lane, fed it to Feller, and the layup good.
Basket by Nate Feller.
Feller has 8 points, 39-35 Rails. Ottumwa has gotten back into this game after being down 15. They'll need a few more stops, though, down the stretch. Handling, throw it up top to Meninga. To Glosser on the left side. Back to the right side, Swartz. Pull up two-pointer, no good. Probably should have taken the three. Rebound to Klein. Quickly up ahead to Badger. Badger to the corner, Francis. He'll launch a three in transition, no good. And they do get the foul on Crimmins as he went over the back of Swartz. Second foul on Alex Crimmins, team foul number 4. Swartz had him boxed out. Crimmins came through him to deflect that ball. 5:38 to go. Ottumwa down 4. Inbounds to Glosser. Throw it right back to Hammer. And he tells everybody to clear out. Klein will shadow him across the timeline. Behind the back dribble. Right side to Gatlin. Goes around a Hammer pick up top. Down the lane, cut off. Kick it out to Hammer. Right side to Handling. Drake brings it up top, left side to Glosser. Kai goes to the corner for Gatlin. Down underneath to Handling, up top to Swartz. Right side to Hammer. 3 on the way. Counted, it rattles home. Another 3 for Joe Hammer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 5 minutes to go. Bulldogs down 1. Badger spins, left side of the lane, layup good. Boy, Coach Hart said he had to keep Badger out of the lane. Bulldogs have done a pretty good job of that tonight, but he got in there that time. He's got 10 points. Rails up 3, 41-38. Well, you wish you'd get a stop following a bucket, a chance to go on a run. Got to get a bucket here to have another shot at it. Handling. Left side, nearly stolen by Francis. Meninga gets it to Glosser. Right side. Left side to Handling. Drake dribbles in, jump stop, put it up. Couldn't get it to go. A lot of contact, no foul. And Handling just now got up. Badger in the lane again. Fed it across to Crimmins. Laid it up too strong, and the rebound to Swartz. I think both teams are looking for fouls they didn't get. Hammer between the circles. Klein trying to poke it from behind. Hammer penetrates. Shot fake, kick it left corner. Handling. Lob it down to the block for Swartz. Up top to Glosser. Right corner Hammer for a 3 in the tie. Count it! Joe Hammer with another 3, his 3rd of the quarter. Brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. We're halfway through the 4th quarter and tied at 41. Badger to the right side. Can you get a stop here? Have a chance to take the lead. Francis on the wing. Spins down the lane. Shot blocked from behind by Handling. Meninga has it. Gatlin across the timeline. Double team comes. Jump pass stolen by Crimmins. Now Lincoln back the other way. Francis left side. Spins on Hammer. Shot fake. Goes up. Blocked, but a foul. Boy, if Ottumwa, man, not sure where that pass was going in that double team when they threw it away. Joe Hammer gets his third. Cameron Francis at the line, 78%. He had a free throw waved off on a lane violation in the first half. First one here, no good. Looked like he might have rushed it there. Tie game, 3:33 to go, and now even if he makes it, Ottumwa would have a shot to take the lead. Well, if you're Handling and Swartz on the lane, you got to box out in case he misses again. Second free throw, got that one to go. 10 points for Cameron Francis. 42-41 Rails. Hammer hands off to Glosser right side. Curls up top back to Hammer right wing. He'll pull up for the three. No shot, a foul underneath on Lincoln as Swartz was trying to post up. Shot did not go anyway. That's on Badger, his second. Team foul number 5 on the Rails. Each team with 5 fouls, so no bonus yet for either team. Hammer looking to inbound, a lob to Swartz at the elbow, and he got fouled from behind by Francis trying to poke it away. Cameron Francis, his first. Team foul number 6, and now the next foul by Lincoln will put Ottumwa in the 1-and-1. Bulldogs down 42-41, 3:23 to go. Hammer will again throw the inbounds pass. Throw it up top for Glosser. Left side to Swartz. Trey trying to drive on Feller, and a blocking foul on Feller. The shot did not count. It was before the shot, but that's team foul number 7, and Swartz is going to the line for a 1-and-1. Third foul on Nate Feller. Swartz has not been to the line yet tonight. He's 69%, technically 68.5% on the season. We round up. Cameron Young will come back in for Lincoln, replacing Alex Crimmins. They may move Young over on Swartz because Feller there really couldn't handle him. First free throw can tie the game and earn the bonus. Swartz puts it up. Back iron, no, and the rebound to Young. That's a tough miss there for Ottumwa. Badger into the front court. Bulldogs need a stop here. Badger kind of spins into the lane, little floater, and he got it to go. Boy, I don't know what else Kai Glosser could do there, but Badger doing it all himself, and Lincoln back up 3, 44-41. Glosser up top as they beat a trap. Right side to Hammer, back left side to Glosser. Drives in, all the way in, lay it up. No, a lot of contact, no foul. Rebound to Francis. Lincoln has numbers, up ahead to Young. Reverse layup, got it to go. 46-41. Ottumwa had this game tied. Lincoln scored the last 5 points. Bulldogs need one more surge here. Hammer drives all the way in, got fouled, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. They say it's a shooting foul. That foul is on Andrew Klein, his second, team foul number 8. 2:36 to go. Hammer at the line, 2 for 2 on the night, 83% on the season.
14, Joe Hammer.
2:36 left. Bulldogs have been fighting their way back ever since they started out down 5-0. Free throw good. Hammer having his best scoring night of the season so far. 17 points for Joe. 46-42. One more free throw for the junior point guard. Puts it up. Knocks it down. 46-43. It's almost been a 2-man show tonight. 17 for Swartz and 18 for Hammer. Badger bounce it to the free throw line, extended left side for Francis. Backs it out. Now trying to drive in. Shot or pass deflected by Handling. Hammer's got it. Into the front court. Keeps the dribble. Throws it right side for Glosser. Back to Swartz. Shot fake. Steps into a 3. In and out, no good. Meninga fighting for the rebound, but it deflects to Francis. And then Hammer called for a foul trying to get it back. That may not have been smart. That's the 4th one on Joe Hammer. It's team foul number 6. Rails aren't shooting yet, but with 2:09 to go, Ottumwa's point guard has 4 fouls. Joe's got to be careful now. 46-43. And if that shot had gone down, it was a Swartz shot to tie the game. Badger driving into the lane all the way in. Hesitation layup good. have not been able to keep him out of the lane when it matters most. Coach Hartz wants a timeout. He's not happy. 48-43, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 14383 Copperhead Road. This spacious home with a finished lower level sits on almost 12 acres just south of Ottumwa. This property features a pool, stables, pond, and a machine shed with a heated workshop. Check out this property today. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
1 minute, 56 seconds to go. Ottumwa trailing 48-43. Bulldogs have to get some buckets and some stops. They've gotten enough buckets to get back into this after they were down 15. They tied it at 41. But they haven't been able to keep Ben Badger out of the lane in the fourth quarter. He's got 14 points, 8 of them in this quarter. Drake handling on the left elbow. Up top to Swartz. Dribbles left, gets it to Glosser. In the corner handling. Underneath to Swartz. To the wing. Glosser for a three. Need it. Off the rim, no. Long rebound, though, out to Hammer. He's double-teamed on the wing. Gets away from it. Minute and a half to go. Got to get a bucket here, you would think. Menega on the right side. Skip it left side for handling. Down to Swartz. Double team comes. He's outside the lane. They're waiting for him. Gets it back to handling. Cameron Young nearly fouled him. Drake picked up the dribble, got it to Hammer. Long three left wing. Count it! Joe Hammer is 21 in the game. Make it 23. No, 21. Another three-pointer brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance on Church Street in Ottumwa. 48-46. Badger in the lane. Out to Young. Thought about the three, didn't take it. 1 minute to go. Bulldogs might have to foul someone here. The next Bulldog foul will put Lincoln in the 1-and-1. And Hammer saying, I can't do it. I got 4 fouls. Young picked up his dribble. Got it to Francis, hand off to Badger. Badger dribbles in, kicks in the corner to Feller. Feller with 45 seconds, got it to Francis. Francis down the lane, the shot, no good, and the rebound to handling. But his pass stolen by Klein, but then Klein went over and back, and that's the call. Oh boy, Ottumwa caught a break there. First off, Francis never should have shot that ball. Secondly, Ottumwa got the rebound, then threw it away, but then Klein secured the ball still in the front court and then went over and back. Coach Einerson for Lincoln is not happy. His assistant pulls him back, but Ottumwa's got the ball with 38 seconds to go down 2. Bulldogs have 2 timeouts remaining. They're not using one yet. Hammer to inbound in front of the scorer's table. Into handling left wing. To Glosser. Back out to Hammer. Well, whatever your best play is, Coach Hartz, I hope you called it. Around a pick. Hammer top of the key. Back to Swartz left side. Back to Hammer at the volleyball line. Around the pick again to Swartz, deflected and stolen by Badger. Swartz wasn't looking for that pass. Glosser has to give the foul with 19.3 to go. Fourth one on Kai. Team foul number 7. It's a 1-and-1 for Ben Badger, who is 3 for 4 from the line tonight. Badger has 14 points.
Ben Badger will be at the line.
Well, if you're Ottumwa, you got to box out. You got to hope if he misses the first one, you're in the same spot you were if you get the rebound. If he makes the first, misses the second, still a 1-possession game. Very important free throw right here. 19.3 seconds to go. It's up, and it's good. 49-46. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Jana Brumbaugh at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Call Jana to buy or sell your home today. Jana, one of the top producing realtors in the area. Call today and you'll see why she's highly recommended. This would make it a 2-possession game. Free throw for Badger is up. Good. 50-46. Inbound to Hammer, racing into the front court right side. Hand off to Glosser. Glosser up top. Tried to throw it underneath, threw it away. Klein picked it off. He slipped. He nearly lost it. Got it back. Got it to Young. And Hammer fouls Young with 8.6 seconds to go, and Joe fouls out. Hammer will end his night with 21 points, a season high, but Ottumwa's inability to hang on to the basketball has cost them on the last 2 possessions. 2 turnovers. The first one came when they were down 2, looking to tie or take the lead. Cameron Young at the line. He's 0 for 4 from the free throw line this season. It's a 1-and-1. Puts it up. banked it in. His first make of the season is a banked-in free throw. Boy, if we didn't have bad luck, we'd have no luck at all. 51-46. Second free throw good. An 0 for the season, he makes them both. Inbound to Meninga, races around Klein into the front court, picked up the dribble, skip it left side for handling. He'll get a 3 off. No good, and the ball game is over. Ottumwa falls to 0-3 in the conference. Another close conference loss, this time on the road at Des Moines Lincoln, 52-46. We will take a 3-minute timeout, come back and wrap up the night on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
This is Jana Brumbaugh, broker and real estate agent at Homegate Real Estate in Ottumwa. Fall is a great time to buy or sell a home. Check out this property at 1210 East Court. This ranch-style home is a rare find on Ottumwa's north side. This home features a beautiful sunroom, walkout lower level, and fenced-in backyard in a perfect location. Home is being offered with a 1-year warranty. If you'd like to work with an agent that works hard for you, find me, Jana Brumbaugh, on HomegateSoutheastIowa.com, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate website.
Ooh.
Hi, AJ.
Bike needs some work.
Need a ride? Give 1015 Transit a call. Rates are as low as $2 each way inside Ottumwa city limits. And we serve 10 counties in southeast Iowa. 1015 Transit. Transportation where you need to go.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You're looking to better yourself. You should be battling somebody else on these.
And welcome back one final time to the Des Moines Lincoln Roundhouse, where your Ottumwa boys basketball team suffers another close conference loss on the road, falling to the Railsplitters 52-46. Bulldogs were down 15 in the second half, came back to tie it at 41, but could not complete the comeback as they dropped to 3-5, 0-3 in the Metro. Lincoln now 4-2, 3-0 in the Metro Conference. Joe Hammer led the Bulldogs, led all scorers tonight. He had 21 points, real breakout game for Joe. 16 of those points in the second half, 14 of those in the fourth quarter. Trey Swartz, they double and triple teamed him all night. He still ended up with 17 points. Not a lot of help, though. Drake Handling had 3, Kai Glosser had 3, Gatlin Meninga had 2. For Des Moines Lincoln, they were led by Ben Badger, who only had 6 points through 3 quarters, then had a 10-point fourth quarter, ended up with 16. Nate Feller only had 8, but Lincoln had some secondary scoring help that maybe was a little bit unexpected. Cameron Young had 12. He only averages 5 a game. Cameron Francis had 10 points. Andrew Klein had 6. And that was it for the Railsplitters scoring. Ottumwa was perfect from the free throw line, 6 of 6. But they only had those 6 free throws, and there were a lot of calls in the game. Both sides thought that there were more free throws attempts that should have been made than actually were. But Ottumwa 6 for 6. Lincoln very good from the line, 9 of 11, including 7 of 8 in the fourth quarter to help hold Ottumwa off. So the Bulldogs again fall to 3-5, 0-3 in the Metro. Bulldog basketball tonight brought to you by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, now with new set hours to better serve you. Check out their Facebook page for updated weekly fun and specials. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. By Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash, quality oil changes, and a touch-free car wash. Ray's Rapid Lube and Car Wash on the corner of Vine and Madison in Ottumwa. And by Gullet Fence in Ottumwa for all your quality fencing needs. When you think fence, think Gullet Fence. I want to thank all of our sponsors for helping us bring you this broadcast tonight. Also want to thank our producers, Annie Argo, our on-site video producer, and Kyle Smith, our radio producer, back at the studios of KBIZ. I want to thank Bulldog head coaches Joe Vandenberg and Neil Hartz for sitting down for the pregame interviews and helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And finally, I want to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and the live video stream at AttumwaRadioSports.com. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High Basketball Tuesday night, we're back at home. Girls and boys taking on Ankeny. Until then, my name's Jason Van Arkel. Good night, everybody.